Doncaster to change Andy Butler's team talk. Bostock. Picks up possession, checks inside. Looking to work an angle to cross, but he just offered an opportunity there for Matthews to get a touch to it. Back with Bostock. Now James might look for goal here. His effort is blocked by Innes. Played away by Pratley. Charlton with a chance to counter here perhaps. Halliday striding forwards, good ground gain as he finds Coppinger. Chance to send in one last cross and it's turned away by Innes. The most dangerous moments have come because of Charlton mistakes. Here's Bogle, who just had a bit of space there on the edge of the area. Bostock. Laid off by Bogle, who gets it back here. It's all tight and congested on the edge of the penalty area, and Mark Edwards, the referee, had a long look there. Took his time before awarding the free kick. Right. Push down the line for Omar Bogle, who's forced to drift out of that central position once more. Miller set to come on for Charlton Athletic. He's been involved in international action this past week. Here's Marcy. He's already done some damage in the Doncaster area this afternoon. Immediately Mark Edwards stopping play. Attention needed here. Stockley just checking that Joe Wright is okay. Just take another look at the incident here. All eyes on the ball. You can see why that would have hurt. Honest attempt by Jayden Stockley. He's not the kind of forward that defenders relish taking on. He will give you a hard 90 minutes, Jayden Stockley, but that was an honest attempt to play the ball. Ball dropping. Eyes on that ball. Unfortunately, Joe Wright just coming worse off there. Move from Preston. Can James Coppinger achieve one more promotion in his career? He is a club legend. He is part of the folklore here. And that is what the fans think of him. 30,000 pounds they paid for James Coppinger all the way back in July 2004. I think that's what you call a good return on an investment. 687 games for the club. And who's been promoted 3 times and relegated 3 times with Doncaster. Joe Wright still in some discomfort. In this second half, haven't had a great deal of goalmouth action. Charlton had what they thought was a second goal chalked off, a correct decision for an offside. Pretty stop-start since. Would be a fair chunk of time added on, you feel, at the end of this game. Bit of a mix-up here between Cameron John and Louis Jones. No one taking charge. Barrington. It may be one that brings further punishment as well. Indeed it is. Yellow card for the challenge on the substitute, Taylor Richards. Reminder that Nigel Adkins made half a dozen changes to his Charlton side here this afternoon. Ben Purrington, one of those, do that as well and start to commit more players forwards. Bogle looking to try and force space to do some damage, but not this time, and it's knocked down to Gilby, who's going to get on the gallop here. John hitting the target with two of those three, and of course one of them beating Louis Jones as well. So early in this game, it seems a long time ago now, doesn't it? Ian Martson's goal on 12 minutes. Here's Smith. Coppinger, low ball across the front of the 6-yard box, which is sent back where it came from. Nobody tumble too easily for Mark Edwards' liking. Richards takes over. Still Richards. He's going to have a go again. May well wish that he hadn't. Didn't catch it well. Doncaster doing very little to concern Ben Amos in the Charlton goal here this afternoon. Kilo could have been played in to the outside. And now Charlton work short. Charlton had switched off. Coppinger towards the back post. Danger for Charlton here, but Purrington manages to flick it away. Cross charged down. Doncaster's second corner of the game. Reece James will have time to set himself here perhaps. It was just a loose touch which makes the cross the better option. Again, just isn't good enough from Doncaster. Aquilo looking to make life difficult once more for Matthews. He perhaps seems the likeliest to make something happen here for Doncaster. Aquilo again, keeping it close to his feet, trying to create enough space to get that cross into the area, but Matthews is responding to the challenge well. Can't in action on Easter Monday. Their next game now comes to the Stadium of Light. What a challenge that will represent next Saturday. Sunderland, of course, who have been denied a place in the Championship a couple of years ago by Charlton Athletic. The second memorable playoff final that those two have played out. Of course, that epic all those years ago. The 4-4 draw that went to penalties that will forever live in the memory. This penalty by Michael Gray, saved by Sasa Ilic, perhaps the greatest of all the playoff finals. Back to matters here. A little over 5 minutes remaining. Doncaster rather softly tapping on the door right now as this cross comes in, and it's a good punch away by Ben Amos. James hoists it in. Anderson looks to get his head to it. It's met by Bogle, back to goal. He's been there perhaps too many times for Doncaster today. As the cross comes in, it's a good ball in as well, seeking Cameron John. Great defensive work from Jason Pearce to get there first. And eliminate that danger. Cross comes in. Might break for Richards here. Jinks inside, it's still Richards. He's going to try and fly one towards goal. It deflects behind. Charlton again getting enough of a wall in the way to protect that goal. Doncaster with yet another corner. Amos made his call early. He was clearly impeded there as he made his way to meet that ball in. I'm sure he will now need a line. Around 2.5 minutes of the 7 added on here. Still to negotiate for his side as Richards weaves his way inside. Still Richards assessing his options. He turns inside. He tries to thread it forwards. Anderson is almost being used as a centre forward now, and Amos cleverly eats up a few more seconds. Bogle goes down. It's been a good tussle between him and Jason Pearce here this afternoon. Doncaster wasting no time. Time is very much against them. Richards out for a Doncaster throw. Still we play on. Ike's header. Well, pretty at times it wasn't, but Charlton have got the job done here this afternoon. It is a first victory as manager for Nigel Adkins, and it was his tactical tweak which won the game for them. Ian Matson starting on the right side of the front three. Nobody saw that coming, least of all Doncaster, and it was the youngster, the 19-year-old, whose goal won the game for Charlton. It came all the way back in the 12th minute. For Doncaster, the disappointment continues. They are dropping down the League One table. 5 times in their last 6 games now they have failed to score. But for Charlton, well, they can look upwards, and for the time being they find themselves back in the top 6. Full time here at the Keepmoat Stadium. It finishes Doncaster Rovers 0, Charlton Athletic 1.